Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Virgo. Who are you and where do you come from reading for June 2023? Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for your like, share, support, comments, anything that you do whatsoever to support the channel. Even though I want to grow the channel, that's not my primary focus. My primary focus is to hopefully put out a reading that helps you in some kind of way. So let's go ahead and get started. Got lots of different cards out here to go through to get you some information. But let's go ahead and look at your tarot messages first, and then we'll get into the oracle messages. So, center energy, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, meaning it could be Two of Cups with you and another person, or Two of Cups coming into balance within yourself. As you go forward, crowning energy is the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So either you're the King of Wands and you're giving an offer or accepting an apology, or this is somebody coming towards you, and it's been challenging to do this for whatever reason. So it's either you doing it or someone coming towards you to do it. What is undermining you is a brand new passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands. So perhaps you're finding it difficult, um, to go into this new beginning, perhaps. But it's coming through nonetheless. Next, the King of Cups is what led up to this. So the King of Cups is somebody who is very, very caring, very, very loving, but they don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. And this could be you again. You could be the King of Wands or the King of Cups, or maybe you're acting as both. But your outcome is Temperance. So Temperance is also another card of coming into balance. Two of Cups to me is representative of many things. It can be a relationship. It can be the relationship with you in spirit. It can be the relationship of the light and dark within you coming into balance. There's many things that this could mean. So let's go ahead and see what else we can figure out from your oracle messages. The first cards we're going to look at are the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. And the first card we have here in the challenge position, which is 39, which is a 12, which is 3, divine feminine, birthing, fertility. This is in the challenge position because you're currently going through this. So this is not completed yet. You have not fully birthed. You have not fully transformed. You have not fully come into this state yet. Next, we have also in the challenge position 32, which is 5, Kabbalah Tree of Life, integration, life lessons, and emanation. So, this is about you integrating various life lessons, integrating energy, transmuting anything that needs to be released, and so forth. Now we have 28, which is a 10, which is a 1, speaking to the earth element, and being in survival mode, being adaptable, and being reliable. So this is you going through this integration, going through this transformation, going through this phase of life, and basically just trying to survive because it's been difficult. But you, in this survival mode, you've learned how to become adaptable and reliable. And I want to say reliable on yourself. Next, and also spirit. That's the other message coming in there. Next, we have 40 with the water element. So you've got earth and water, which means earth and water elements are very important to you. So it could also mean emotions are coming up for you as well with the water. Earth is where you need to get out in nature and ground. Water is emotions, and also water can be very cleansing to you, very, very comforting as well. So taking spiritual baths, going by water, listening to water, that kind of thing, taking spiritual showers, also drinking plenty of water. But it says reflection, kindness, and compassion. So this is about where you are reflecting on what you've learned, what you've gone through, and how you've come out on the other side, how you've survived, how you've adapted, and how you are reliable in your relationship with yourself and also with spirit. The other thing that I get here too is reflection, is thinking about things, thinking about the kindness that is within you and the compassion. Also, the compassion for yourself as you go through this has increased as well. And this is about also having a whole new level of compassion and kindness towards others, even. Now we have MIB with number 13, which is 4, stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. This is somebody perhaps that is in your energy, because I don't know that this is you, but maybe you're a Virgo who is in this mode. Maybe this is what's happening. Maybe this is you doing this to someone else. But stalking, intimidation, and confrontation are very, very um, negative, low vibes. And that's typically not the way Virgos really act. So I want to say that this might be someone around you. So be aware of that, is what I'm saying. And if this is you, this is you needing to still continue to heal about something. Because for you to step in that energy, that's not truly a Virgo energy. Virgos don't, that's not who they typically are. Now, we have here in the challenge position as well, air. So this could be an air element, a water element, or earth element that's doing this to you as well. We're talking about uh, in the challenge position, philosophy, discrimination, and empathy. And perhaps because this is in the challenge position, maybe this is a person's philosophy. Maybe someone doesn't agree with your philosophy. They feel like they don't like your philosophy, and so they are acting in a discriminatory way and lacking in empathy towards you. Now, the last card we have here is Pentagram, harmony, protection, and idealism. So you are protected, whatever is going on here, whatever someone is trying to do, trying to bring to you, etc., etc. And so this is about you stepping into the balance here of harmony, protection, and idealism, and keeping true to who and what you believe in, your philosophy, how you view things, and how you want to live your life is what I'm getting there. Next, we're going to move into the Lyran Oracle messages. Some of those came out in the challenge position as well. So the first one we have here, we have 41, peaceful union. So again, this is peaceful union with you and another, again with the Two of Cups. This could also be peaceful union within yourself. Again, light and dark, divine feminine, divine masculine. This could be also peaceful reunion between you and spirit, coming back home to your relationship with spirit also. Next, we have that was number 41, which is a 5. This is 37, which is a 10, which goes down to a 1. Field of potentiality, ask and it is given. To me, this is about manifestation here. This is about you being in a prime time for manifesting your hopes, dreams, and desires. So it's very important that you're not in your negative vibes here, low vibes, that kind of thing, because then whatever you are manifesting will also be of that nature. So be real careful with that. But this is great potentiality. This is a potential for wonderful things to be coming into your life. So really, really understanding that at this time. Now, in the challenge position, I'm going to put these down for a moment. We had several cards. Challenge position first, we had 42, which is a 6. Fusion, balanced schedule, heart living, tantric union. So because it says tantric union, I'm tempted to say that this is a romantic union we're talking about, not a internal union. I think you've already had the internal union happen. Now you are having the romantic union with another. So balanced schedule. So this is about, really, really working to find time to do the things that you really enjoy, find times to do the things that you need to do, but then also having a balance between all of that, finding time for yourself also. Next, we have healer found, which is 16, which is 7. Regeneration, health, empowerment, vitality. So this is the renewal that you are going through, and that's why it's in the challenge position. You're still going through it. Next, we have 31, 4, which is a 4, planetary cycles, closing cycles, completion, moving forward. Again, challenge position because you're still going through this. You have not fully stepped into the Ace of Wands here, that new beginning, okay? But you're getting there. We've got number 8, cellular upgrade. Listen, step back, and learn from your surroundings. So this is about being aware. This is about paying attention, and I don't mean with your eyes, I mean with your senses. And then the last one in the challenge, we have number 5, mission possible. You are going to succeed in everything you do. So this is confirmation that you have the strength, the perseverance, and anything and everything else that you need. Your spiritual team is on your side to assist you. All you need to do is ask, and you do ask. And so therefore you have the success to achieve anything you put your heart, your mind, your soul towards. Now we have upright. We have the number 21, which is 3, which is color spectrums, self-expression, movement, letting out emotions. Again, remember we had the water element up here, which is why I said it was emotions. So this is the release. This is the cleansing of all of those emotions. This is the balancing that is taking place. Next, we have number 15, which is another 6. We have gateway of sound, manifestation, sound healing, and alchemy. So sound is also, along with water, very, very healing to you. The next we have 29, which is 11. And we have Middle Earth dragons, mind opening, grounding, and shamanic rituals. So you are again going through shamanic rituals or an ascension process to clear out things, to ascend to the next level, to go into this new beginning. And then the next one we have here is 40, receive. We have abundance flowing, unification, and confidence. So this is stepping into who you are authentically. This is receiving the being in the place and the alignment to receive the abundance, the manifestations of your hopes, dreams, and desires, and having the confidence to stand in that. And not only having the confidence to stand in that, but also to move forward really, really courageously. Now we're going to move into the Palladian Oracle messages. And I'm probably going to pull out the book on most of these because I don't use this deck that often, so I don't really remember what all of these cards are. We've got star royalty in the challenge position. So perhaps moving into this position is challenging for you. So we're going to read about what that means in more aspects than what I see this. But star royalty to me means the ascension process, understanding who you are and stepping into that. And that's why it's in the challenge position, because you're going through a lot before you come to here. And so you can't be here yet until you have finished this. Okay. So it is a progressive kind of thing that's happening. Next, we have Ashtar number 36. That was a 39. So that's 12, which is a 3. This is 36, which is a 9. And we will read what these messages are. Next, we have universal knowledge. So again, that's that integration. That's that deeper relationship with spirit. This is you getting messages. This is you going through that shamanic journey to understand your purpose and move forward in that, and using the universal knowledge and wisdom that you receive to do that. Next, we have transmission, and here's that knowledge coming in for you with the number 24, which is a 6. Next, we have light language number 2. And I believe that's part of the downloads. It's part of the light that shines within you that you share with others, that you share in the world. But we'll read about that as well. In the reverse, we have 13, which is a 4, expansion, compassion. So to me, this is about not having it's as much compassion for yourself as you should as you go through this expansion. And this is bringing this up to, really show some more kindness, some more self-love, some more self-care for yourself and anyone else that you know that may be going through this. Next, we have 27, set your vibration. This is an intentional setting of vibration. This is an intentional everyday waking up, setting the tone for how you want your life to be, setting the tone for the manifestations of your hopes, dreams, and desires, and bringing that in because you've set your vibration and you are staying high vibe. Next, we have 43, universal heart. This is the heart of the universe, which is in you because you have spirit within you. And this is you understanding that you have a universal heart and you practicing unconditional love, giving unconditional love, being love, and being what you are here for, and sharing that light with the world. Next, we're going to move into the Lemurian Oracle, but we're first going to pull out the Palladian Oracle book and read those messages. So the first one we have is Star Royalty. You know who you are. You know why you came. You are made of the essence of star royalty. How we define royalty on the Pleiades is much different from how it can be seen on Earth. Those that are royal to our those that are royal to our societies aren't ones born into certain blood lineages, but those who have done the work within themselves to know on such a deep level that they are one with all source and creation. This anchored unity with source brings these beings into such a wonderful state that they are able to perform the miraculous by harnessing the energy which creates universes and using it to serve the collective. This is all possible through self discovery and their declaration that one is royalty. The star royalty card arrives when you are being requested to make a proclamation that you are royal. You have done the internal work, went on their soul journeys, and climbed the mountains of yourself to discover many inner gifts along the way. Now is the time that your life work be recognized without any hint of downplaying your true full worth. By making the declaration that you are royal, you claim to the universe that you are an empowered being sent here to transform consciousness and serve creation as you reside in the planet of harmonious balance. This act of declaring your royalty takes away any power and resources from shadow leaders that abuse their privilege to equalizes out the playing field naturally. See the importance of honoring of self and sit in the energy of thankfulness of the being that is you. Additional meanings, self-gratitude, kindness, empowerment, inner knowing, coming into the light, celebration of self, worthiness, becoming whole, victory. So this is you almost sort of like a self-made kind of energy. You've done the work, you've felt the pain, gone through the lessons, and now you are embodying, you're getting ready to put the crown on. Okay, and so you should walk with that. You've earned it. Okay, next we have Ashtar with 36. Let me go ahead and get there. Ashtar is the central command figure of the Galactic Federation of light ships that hover near your Earth. He is Pleiadian in heritage and an integral part of the Earth liberation mission from our galactic perspective. Hailing originally from a lower dimensional aspect of the universe, Ashtar heroically transcended many of his limitations and tapped into his greatness, where he was eventually recognized and seen as a master and beacon of servitude in the Pleiades. This dedication of Ashtar, getting through such adversity, allowed for his legacy to prosper and for him to fully step forth into his role of respected commander in our Galactic Federation star fleets. As a result, Ashtar is one of the most beloved representatives, seen as a role model to our citizens of what is possible when one is dedicated to transcending what one has been given. The astral card arrives when the universe is attempting to fully bring out your leadership into the light. Let our star, just like our star, you too have undergone certain challenges, life initiations to make you the being you are today. The Pleiadians and many of our universal allies come to you on this card to remind you that your leadership is needed in your world at this moment. Now is the time to step into the forefront and reveal your natural abilities and talents to the world. Although this may sometimes be scary at first, the rewards of stepping into your leadership role far outweigh all temporary fears. Take initiative, show bravery, face your fears, and allow your leadership and guide to help and guide others. Additional meanings: take command, bravery, inner knowing, stepping forth, speak your truth, walk your truth, lead the way, step into the light, initiative. So really, going through this integration and doing this work is allowing you to ascend into a whole nother level, and your leadership is going to be asked for as you move forward in some kind of way. And so you're really asked to shine your light. You're really asked to share your wisdom and help others achieve the same. Now we have number 11. Which is universal knowledge. There has been a great deception on your planet that has resulted in masses losing touch with the greater story of their star ancestry, covered up by false education, colonization, and a corrupt media conglomerate. The human race has been led to believe that they have been simply evolved from apes. That they have simply evolved from apes. Although the genetic makeup of the Homo sapiens has many similarities to this species. There is also many flat out deceptions that have been infused by false powers to create a block into fully understanding one's true star origins and the truth of why one is here. In order then to tap into this greater universal story, it is paramount that one detoxes from all colonized history and education systems that places emphasis on Western knowledge while discrediting other sources in particular while discrediting other sources. In particular, is the opportunity to tune into the library that is themselves. Here in the temple of the self rest soul and genetic knowledge that is held in one's DNA. Know your DNA is a database to your species story, and no matter the outside manipulation, the truth can never be taken from within. The card of universal knowledge arrives when there is a greater story that needs to be presented, which is currently being withheld. Now is the time to question, seek beyond what is told, and explore the truth of what you think you know. Do not fall blindly into the narratives of what is presented and trust your gut on what may or may not feel right. The star guides are imploring you to not blindly follow what others are saying as in this moment, but tap into your reservoirs of self knowing. An alternate meaning this card can indicate stepping out of the mind and into the heart. Make this a moment to break free from the confinement of mental loops and enter into the freedom of presence, self knowledge. That self knowledge always prevails. Additional meanings: deception, depth, revealings, independence, truth, free thinking, question the situation. So maybe there's something about the situation that you do not know, and maybe something you are believing is not the truth, or something along those lines. So, and you also have the awareness card up here too. So, really, really paying attention from a spiritual heart level, and to see the truth of the matter is what I'm getting here. We've got transmission next, which is again the messages we spoke about. But I'm going to go ahead and read this card because I'm curious to see if we get anything further from it. It is easy to memorize, repeat, and understand the star teachings on the mental level, but the true path of mastery is the way of embodiment. Embodiment is the anchoring of a frequency into all aspects of your being. When these energies are anchored, they offer a glimpse into the future education on your earth, which is a way of transmission. In the now and beyond, education will not just involve reading of the deep literature or repetitive action like in times past, but also involve direct link of energetic transmission being relayed from one being to another, like the great masters of your world, such as those in Mother India. A great transmission is passed forth via exchanges such as Shaktipat, sending students into an instant knowing. This transmission of Shaktipat will be similar to how knowledge and education will be passed forward on your future earth. The world will be educated by code carriers who will guide the masses toward their specific field of study via transmissions downloaded into the students through their nervous system. The nervous system of the Hue is a grand receiver of cosmic information and is the inner reflection of connecting to your modern day internet. When the nervous system becomes developed, it naturally becomes able to receive packets of data at light speed. This data is then able to access an infinite array of topics and subjects at graceful ease on any topic in creation through through sensation. Excuse me. This is again observed through your earth masters, whom are able to engage in teaching on any topics much beyond their knowledge. Furthermore, transmissions also naturally sense individuals in their surrounding field and upload codes to them simply through their presence and soul communication. This focus on embodiment over memorizing knowledge allows one to become this living transmitter and thus transcend the age of hollow repeaters that don't grasp or live what they are preaching. As we move forward into our age of light, false teachers will naturally fade as your empowered citizenry is able to use their energy, reading skills, and intuition to weed them out. This will result in any false politician or shadow leader collapsing, setting the trajectory for only real, authentic souls to guide humanity into the golden age of awakening. This transmission card arrives when the Palladian guides are seeking for you to seek beyond the book teachings and look for personal experience and or ones with experience. Know that your future self wishes you to be empowered in a specific training that can only be fostered through your self understanding and or communion with specific guides of experience. Begin to honor your own guidance and start to question what you have learned as truth. Seek the ones who offer transmission and know that self knowledge rests within. Additional meanings: get out of the mind, drop overthinking, answers within, inner journey surrounding activation, empower yourself. This brings me right back to the shamanic journey, because the shamanic journey is a journey from within. It is not an external journey. So this is confirmation that you are going on that internal journey, deeper into yourself, deeper into the knowledge that is within you, to gain and understand and um, bring that out is what I'm getting. Let's see. We are going to look at expansion, compassion, that is in the reverse. Compassion is the great source of energy that connects all of existence together. When one is in a state of compassion, they enter into a field of oneness that is able to sense multiple forms of intelligence simultaneously and expand into the infinite. The expansion beyond the I is how one enters into higher dimensional fields. For the fifth dimension is a locale of non-duality, granting one the ability to cross throughout space and time, communicate telepathically, heal with energy, and enter a completely new operating system that reflects the future inner magic of the hue. When the compassion card arrives, we, the Palladian guides, are inviting you to activate more compassion into your daily life. Perhaps there could be one individual in particular that has been agitating you and throwing you off your game. Maybe another has been masquerading in order to activate a certain template of your wisdom within. Whatever the current or upcoming situation, this is guidance that compassionate wisdom will carry you gracefully through your upcoming cycle. Know that compassion is the way into the multidimensional field in which we, the Palladians, reside. Expansion is compassion. Expand your field. Additional meanings: mercy, understanding, unity, wholeness, upgrades, magic, wisdom, seeing another perspective. So as you go through this next phase, you may need to step into more compassion, because that's the key to getting through this phase. So this could be compassion for yourself, compassion for others involved. There's a situation with, this whole stalking, intimidation, some confrontation, something like that going on. So it's really about you stepping into compassion to handle those kinds of situations with others, but also with yourself. Next, we have set your vibration. I think that's pretty clear as you go through and you're in this place of receiving this information, receiving and ascending. You want to set your vibration higher and maintain that. And then the last one we'll read will be Universal Heart. Your heart is a sacred broadcasting system that is able to send and receive love from all corners of time and space. By you sending love to us, the Palladians, for example, you bypass great distances in which we are able to receive the love instantaneously. This transcendence of space sheds light into the multidimensional omnipresent frequency that is love. You will observe how when one is in a loving open heart space, oh, okay. You will observe how when one is in a loving, open heart space, animals on your planet soon will come closer, be more receptive, and genuinely become more open to your presence. This is because your animals represent the principles of naturalness and teach all that love is your natural state. As the hues reemerge back into the full galactic essence of the new cycle, love will become a natural state of your species, and you will find yourself radiating it, regardless of the situation you are experiencing in the moment. Your heart is truly a powerful vortex. that we played in God's wish to always remind you of its potential. When the universal heart card is presented, we are guiding you to use this heart to navigate the current situation of your life. Although many on your plane have closed their delicate rose-like hearts from past wounds and old relationships, we want to remind you that the rivers of life continue to flow. Creation is and will always continue to be, always continue to re-express her divinity in every breath. Through this, we gently invite you to open into the fresh moment by recommitting to an open heart. Through this dedication, life situations will transform rapidly. Another potential message for this card is that finances are flowing easily, travel opportunities present themselves, and romance is available. Allow for the Sacred Heart to flow and enjoy this time of great abundance, romance, gifts, and prosperity. Additional meanings: love, relationships, abundance, prosperity, gifts coming, open hands, blessed cycle, heart healing. Okay, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we get with the Lemurian Oracle. First message here, number 51, which is a 6, the sound of the universe. You had some other sound cards up here too. So this is number 1, getting messages, because you see how, I'm drawn to this right here, going to the crown. So this is about the messages coming down that we talked about throughout the reading. This is messages, this is healing, this is renewal, this is wisdom, deeper wisdom as you go within. That is all going to be coming in through your crown chakra. If you have dreams, you want to make sure that you keep a book by your bed and write down the messages as soon as you wake up. Don't get up, don't do anything else until you write down the message, because you might forget it. But this is about those messages coming to you through your crown chakra. And again, even on this card, I'm drawn to the healing, the renewal, the replenishment that water gives you. And just, this is a beautiful card to me. The imagery is beautiful because I see the spiritualness of the water coming. It's like, it's cleansing waters. Okay. And so the overflow. So this is the overflow of love, the overflow of emotions that we spoke of here. So as you're going through this, remember what's happening. You're cleansing, you're releasing, you are being renewed, you are being replenished. So just having compassion with yourself and others also during this time. Next, we have freedom. So this is you in your natural state. You are naturally a free spirit, and freedom is what you thrive off of. When you are free, that is who you are. When situations or people try to constrain you, you're not being free, and you will fight that with every ounce of your soul, because freedom is your true state, your true nature. And so that's just who you are. Okay. Next, we have gracious receptivity. Again, this is you receiving, you being thankful, and being so very, very understanding of how blessed you are. Next, we have full spectrum. So again, this is about balancing everything. This is about releasing anything else that needs to be released to. Full spectrum healing, full spectrum renewal, replenishment, receptivity, connection. There's just so many words that come through with that. Next, we have heart chakra, unfolding back to love. So this is where you are having a heart chakra awakening, and you are getting back to your core. Your core is love. Your core is freedom. Your core is peace. This is who you are. So you may have closed off your heart because of past situations, past pain, but now you are being asked to allow that to open again, because that is also how you manifest this, through your heart. Next, we have the portal keeper. So you are, going through into this new phase, into this new portal, into this new beginning. And so you understand that you're still not ready. You're not there. You're getting there, but this is a process. Okay. Earth Star Chakra initiation. We had the shamanic journey. We had the initiation with that card. So you are being initiated into this next level of understanding, this next level of information and wisdom, and healing even. Next, we have internal explorer. This is you. This is who you are at the core. You have no problem going to the depths of you. You have no problem learning about you and understanding you and dealing with you. And so this is you going on the journey, that shamanic journey internally to discover other parts of you that have yet to be discovered. Okay. And next we have realm bringer. So this is you bringing the light. This is you bringing the information, the resources, the truth, whatever is need to be brought into this next level. This is you stepping into that leadership position and bringing forth those things that you know to bring forth. And then the last card here, solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. This is you shining the light. This is you being fully in your heart space, shining the light of universal love, oneness out. Now we're going to go ahead and move into this is the Atlantis Oracle. And what I thought was very interesting about these cards, even though I have them in the upright, quite a few of them, almost all of them, if I'm not mistaken, came out in the reverse or the challenge. So let's go ahead and read from the back because that's how they came out. The first one is High Priest, and it says, leadership. If you pick this card, it suggests that you take command of your life and demonstrate who you truly are. You are called upon to exercise your leadership qualities, to act with integrity, to take clear, wise decisions, and empower others for the highest good of all. This is a time for strong and selfless service. Lead with strength and wisdom. And again, all of these cards were either in the reverse or they were in the challenge position. Next, we have Silence. Receiving this card indicates that you are called on to spend some time in contemplation or meditation. If possible, go somewhere in nature where you can be still and peaceful. Remember that you can more readily access your inner wisdom where it is silent. Be still and access your inner wisdom. Next, we have marriage. Commitment. Your guidance is to commit yourself to something, a project, your home, family, work, or relationship. Commitment is a powerful contract that will focus your energy to enable your intent to flourish. Make a commitment. Next, we have mind control. Concentration. Your guidance is to watch your thoughts carefully today, for an undisciplined mind can be influenced by others and create chaos. A positively focused mind is a tool for powerful leadership. Concentrate this power for the benefit of everyone and for your own self-healing. Concentrate the power of your mind for good. Next, we have nature. Again, this is about getting out of nature. This card reminds you to recognize and honor your uniqueness and that of everyone else. Consciously contribute to the well-being of the natural world and notice how people, animals, and plants respond to you. Your guidance is to check your thoughts, words, and deeds and make sure that they are harmless, well-intentioned. Then your rewards will be bountiful beyond your expectations. It is time to harvest your abundance. Next, we have presence. Your guidance is to be fully present emotionally as well as physically for yourself and others today. The past is gone, and churning about it is wasted energy. The future is yet to be written, for you manifest it with your current thoughts. Make sure your mind focus is positive and constructive. Remain aware at all times. Again, that another message of being aware. And I want to say in this case is be aware of your own self. Be aware of your own thoughts. Be aware of your own thinking so that you can halt any negativity that you are thinking yourself, so that you can stay in that energy to align and receive the good things that you've put out there. Next in the challenge position is creative expression. Be individual. Your guidance is to do or make something creative. However you express this, you are called on to channel your divine energy into the unique, beautiful, harmonious, and original. Take this opportunity to develop all your senses, create something unique and satisfying. Next, we have relaxation in the challenge position. If you chose this card, your guidance is to let go and relax. For busyness and stress, block your divine essence. Breathe deeply so that the cells of your body can release your full divine potential. Find time to rest and relax. Fifth dimension. Also in the challenge position, do unto others. If you do this card, your guidance is to ask yourself how you would like to be treated and act towards others accordingly. For example, if you want someone to see your side of an argument, make sure to listen to theirs. This enables you to maintain a higher perspective on life, which will help you rise into the fifth dimension. Act towards others as you would like to be treated. So, what that gets me here is in this confrontation situation, this stalking intimidation situation, really, really um, handling that situation well is what I'm getting. Because don't just jump to conclusions, but really take the time to hear the full story out, that kind of thing. Next, we have pools of energy. Your guidance is to call on the great cosmic pool of energy, for it is now time to manifest your dreams. Before you invoke the cosmic assistance, be still and focus your vision. Only negative thoughts can hold you back, so call in or visualize the violet flame to dissolve them. Move forward now. The cosmos is ready to help you. So, this is about bringing in and aligning to those manifestations we talked about. Next, we have Black Mage. Change. This card indicates the end of a cycle. In this plane of duality, situations and relationships inevitably end, making room for different experiences. It is time to watch your ego and purify yourself so that the new can be better than the old. Watch your ego as you prepare for change. So this is really about paying attention to your ego. Don't get him, really, don't act out of character. Really stay true to who you are is what I'm getting there. The next cards are all in the challenge position. The first one is positivity. Watch your thoughts, words, and beliefs today. Eliminate everything negative, including words of gossip, doubt, or fear. Decide on your personal goal and your vision for your community and the world. Then focus wholeheartedly on it. Your life must inevitably accelerate, so expect to move forward now. Success awaits you. Next, we have nourishment. Your guidance is to watch what you eat, for your physical body must be pure to enable you to carry more light for your pathway ahead. Simple, fresh, locally grown produce is the most effective in enhancing your cosmic energy. Eat slowly and appreciate the taste, texture, and smell. Remember to bless all your food and drink. Prepare your body for the work ahead. Next, we have the Great Crystal. This card suggests that you look at the source of your inner power. Do not underestimate yourself. Every thought, word, and action radiates an energy that affects others and draws situations and people to you. Make sure your aims are for the highest good. Great currents of energy will emanate from you, enabling you to be a power generator to help the world. Use your power for the highest good. And that's, again, your intentions. And then here we have clairvoyance. There are many ways of seeing with your inner vision. You may physically see pictures on your inner screen. You may sense or you may know. It is time to develop your third eye and trust your intuition. Trust your inner vision and knowing. So trust your intuition and inner vision, especially as you're moving forward. Now we're going to move into the Galactic Heritage cards. The first one we have here is desperation that was in the past. So you were in some really troublesome situations where you felt desperate at times, but you've moved beyond that. We've got, and I think you did this through embracing family, embracing relationships, and really, really using that to help you make it through. Next, we have 68 generosity in the future in the reverse. So this is something you want to pay attention to, because we should always be generous of heart, spirit, love, compassion. Okay, so if you're not being generous in the future, why not? And then also, be true to yourself in all things. Next, we have single-minded focus in the past, because your focus is being broadened right now. And maybe you need to get back to a single-minded focus. Maybe your intentions need to be made clear and you need to focus on that. So that's what I'm getting there. Next, we have confusion. Coming in. So don't be all up in your head, because that's causing you to stay in a state of confusion as you move ahead. So just be aware, when you're in the state of confusion, you may need to ground, you may need to do some things to help with that. Next, we have saving humanity. In the past, that was your goal, that was your intention. Next, we have seduction and addiction in the present. So seduction and addiction to what? What is seducing you and what are you addicted to? Or what is trying to seduce you, what is trying to cause an addiction in your life. Seeking karmic balance in the present. So really, really trying to, pay back any karmic debt. good intentions in the past. So maintaining your good intentions as you move forward, returning the favor in the present. So again, because people have done right by you, you are doing the same by them with renewed hope also. And then we have emptiness in the future. And this could be because you are going to be going through different states of ascendance. And so you could be feeling empty at times. Okay. And then delusion of control. In the past, you thought you were in control of things, and you learned the lesson of nobody's in control of anything. We think we are, and that's the illusion. And then also not trying to control things as you move forward is the other lesson there. Now we have black leak patterning in the past. To me, that's negative energy that you may have been in the past, negative thinking, negative thoughts, limiting self beliefs, all that. And so you are moving beyond that as well because it's in the reverse. Now we're going to move into the Divine Essentials Star Seed Oracle to see what messages. So the first one we have here, I'm going to read from the back because that's how they came out. No, actually, I'm going to read this one first. The first one is boundaries, saying no, cut the cords, release guilt. So if you're in anything that needs to be released, let it go. Establish boundaries that you know that are right for you. Saying no is okay. And cutting any cords because you don't need to be doing anything out of guilt. Walk in the soul, experience the with walk in souls. So to me, this is about perhaps getting messages from others that are no longer here. Souls that have moved on or transcended ancestors, that kind of thing. Next, we have dolphin consciousness, twin souls, sound, healing, joy. So you've got a lot of messages. Again, second message here about sound. So music, sounds can also be help you as well. Next, we have new beginning signs and elements that goes along with the Ace of Wands here. That's in your undermining position. Next, we have Cosmic Ocean, Travel to Deeper Depths, Shadow Transformation. That was in the reverse because you have already done that. We've got Connect with Inner Earth Balance. So that's that balance with the Temperance card here. Also, the Two of Cups is about choice and balance. And then also you have a lot of Earth cards here too, nature cards. So getting out in nature and balancing your energy that way. Release emotions connected to lower vibrations. Again, that's where we had the water up here that we know we were going to be releasing because we're still in the challenge position. We're still going through this process. We've got soul family, attracting soul family, awakening others, soul contracts. So more like-minded people are going to be drawn to you in the future. Healing soul patterns and contracts. So again, learning the lessons of the patterns in your life as you have gone through the various aspects of this process. Excuse me. Next, we have Lemurian in the reverse. Strong intuition, gifted healer, telepathic, ancient knowledge. That's in the reverse because maybe you have felt like your intuition, you haven't really been able to connect and you've been feeling all over the place. Next, we have astral traveler in reverse. Mission to access the Akashic records to help humanity evolve. And again, because you're in a transitory time, that might be why you're having difficulty hearing the intuition trying to come through. We've got Blu-ray, lights the way for star seeds, decodes light code, empathic. We've got evolved reptoid, heart-centered, unconditional love, loyal, organized shapeshifter. And these could be you or people around you that are embodying this energy. Next, we have builders, mission to build and create, break new ground, change earth. So again, that's that new beginning to build a new world even. We've got Venusian, highly spirited, full of love, light worker, giving and nurturing, because that's who you genuinely are. We've got energy resonator, mission to absorb high galactic vibrations and transmute energy. So the reason why you've been able to learn some of the lessons and to heal from some of the things you've gone through in this incarnation and maybe others is because you're able to transmute the energy. Galactic fairy, work with animals, plants, high vibrational, love granting wishes. So you love giving to people, but the fairy is coming in to grant wishes for you as well. And then we have feline in the reverse, fun-loving, protective, telepathic, organized, traveler, harmonious. The thing that I get with that is have some fun and stop taking life so seriously, relax and enjoy. Now we're going to move into the last messages to close out your reading, Virgo, and that's going to be with my Starseed Oracle here. So let me go ahead and shuffle this a little bit. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm not going to read these in any particular order because usually they start flying. But we'll see. Messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. Yep, just like that. Anything else for Virgo, please? Anything else, please? Anything else? Okay. All right. So let's see. That was one of the first ones. Again, no particular order. And I don't usually read these in the reverse. Okay, the first one, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. So even though you're going to go through this, even though you're continuing to go through this, trusting the process, having compassion, relaxing, not, pushing yourself too hard, really employing self-care at this time, and also for others in your life too. It's not just you. Fruition. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass and the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides in your soul. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet reflective meditation. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant love and light. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. By staying conscious of your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you, so walking in gratitude. Your soul is evolving at higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. So again, remember, have that book by your bed and write that down immediately. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So even though you have people that come up against you, do things to you, that kind of stuff, you walk in who you truly are in spite of all of that. And, be the loving individual person you are. And as I say to many people who know me, I don't want to allow anything in my life to change who I want to be. So, regardless of the circumstances I've been through in my life, I do not want to change because of somebody else. If I make a change, it'll be because of me, not because of somebody else. So, excuse me, as you come up against, people that are, really not the kind of people you want to be around, but they exist, so you got to lift them up, you got to pray for them, you got to release them and let them go and let them do their own journey. But don't allow them to change who you are, because if they do, then they have more power over you than they should. So much love and light to you, Lady T.